Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
So, if Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion song WAP came on while you were dining at Ruth Chris Steakhouse, would you be bothered if the table next to you started twerking between bites of that ribeye and lobster tail?
Yeah, Roxy. Now, you know there have been many instances where restaurant etiquette has not been the best. For example, a black restaurant owner went viral after cussing out a room full of patrons after some women began twerking on chairs and glass windows in his business, telling them he doesn't want to see that type of behavior in his establishment, and if they don't like it, get out. Other people have reported that factors that irritate them while trying to enjoy a nice meal are smoking hookah, cigars, or marijuana smell, playing loud music / DJ, rude waiters, waitresses, no proper dress code, clothing too revealing, or fighting.
All that stuff, man. So today we want to know, what are some restaurant no-nos when you out trying to enjoy a meal? One for me is talking loud on the speakerphone. It's one thing to be talking on the phone, but with the speaker on, and you can just hear everybody's loud conversation, that's a no-no for me.
Yeah, that's real obnoxious.
I'm not a fan of the loud music in restaurants. Like, if it's a certain type of restaurant, like a sports bar kind of a restaurant, but if it's a real sit-down restaurant with actual silverware on the table, I don't need no loud music. Like, if you got some soft kind of elevator music playing, but that loud DJ situation, I sound old as hell right now.
I think it depends on the ambiance and where you go. Like if you go to like a Houston's or something like that and it's like dim lit, don't be loud at that restaurant.
Right.
Just enjoy and respect the ambiance. It's chill, it's calm. But if you're at a sports bar, people going to be drinking and be loud. So it depends on where you go. Right.
Yeah. That's a good point. Gary, what about you?
Yeah, I don't like the loud music. Not just that, I don't like people, honey, if you're going to a nice restaurant, I need you to dress appropriate. I don't want to see your sagging pants, honey, or your tight dresses and all that other stuff. I mean, look a little half class or whatever. But like she was saying, like with the restaurant with the H, honey, I like it because it's nice, dim lit, and they don't play that. You don't get on no telephone in there or nothing.
And that's really a good point. I don't know whether it's because the demographic we in now, but that does bother me. If I'm in a restaurant and I got on an outfit, I don't want to see somebody with flip-flops and gym shorts at the table next to me.
Oh, my gosh.
I want to see your feet.
Yeah, I went to a really upscale restaurant in Buckhead, and I felt so bad for this sister. She was on a date, and I don't know if it was the first date, but she was dressed really nice, and the guy had a tracksuit on, and some sneakers, and they wouldn't let him in,
Right.
And I felt so bad because she dressed so nice, and he had a tracksuit on.
Honey.
But I don't like if I'm in a really nice restaurant and it's a strong weed smell. Not subtle, but I'm talking about strong. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. That kills a vibe for me.
They just left their car girl.
Right.
But a couple years ago that happened. Was it Dominique Wilkins when he did get let into a restaurant?
One of the
because he had on Air Force Ones.
And they told him, and they said, we don't care who you are and how much money you got. You ain't coming up in here, honey, offending our rich clients, honey. So they politely turned them around. And it was a restaurant in Dallas where, honey, the people were twerking and carrying on, because you know how y'all like to turn out restaurants in the clubs. But
that's the thing now. I mean, that's a real popular thing now, turning these restaurants into clubs, especially after 5 or 6 o'clock.
Yeah, because they like to make more money.
Yeah, well, So if you go to restaurants like cafeterias like I go to, honey, you don't have to have that problem, honey.
Yeah, when I turned 40, I had about an 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock curfew, so I don't even be out late enough. I ain't trying to be out too late,
I can't be eating that time of night. Like, I don't want to be in a restaurant eating at 9, 10 o'clock at night, because I be getting reflux.
Oh.
Let's go to the phone lines and see what the people talking about. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, good morning.
I'm calling from Orlando, and restaurant no-nos is letting your child do absolutely anything while we eating.
I'm calling from Jackson, Mississippi. My name is Rose. My restaurant no-nos is no dancing in there. Like you just said, booty shaking. Came and enjoy a good taco.
Hey, I'm Steve, West Palm Beach. And the biggest restaurant no-no there is when somebody sits there and blows their nose.
Good morning. My name is Micah, and I'm from Cincinnati, and I'm a bartender server. My restaurant no-no is when the server comes back to your table with the food that you ordered, don't act like I'm at the wrong table and you just stare at me. Please accept the plate that you ordered, and I'm not standing there holding a hot plate of food.
Hi, this is Nicole calling from Atlanta. My restaurant no-no is don't have me standing there at the door and just keep walking by and nobody acknowledges.
Man, I'm calling from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. My restaurant no-no is twerking when you see other people's family have
Playing the music too loud and you can't hear the person you're talking to.
I'm Danielle. I'm calling from Toledo, Ohio. I have a different take on it. I just think don't go to those establishments because most of them is advertised to have the loud music and stuff going on.
That's a good point. But the nose blowing is also one. The brother that said something about blowing your nose too loud when you're at the table. Yeah, some people just don't care, man. They got to get it on out.
And the kids, that's a big thing too.
Yes,
like,
it is.
you know, get your kids, you know, I shouldn't see your child crawling up under my table.
Okay.
So if y'all couldn't get in, man, it's all good. Go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com and let us know what you think.